All right, we live now. That should be better. Does that work? There's the age-old question. Is that working? Armand, thank God, bro. I'm having tech issues, dude. I feel like I gotta hire you to run these streams. Honestly, dude, I'm so bad with the tech. I know how to talk, but I am not good, brother, with the tech. I'm not. I'm not a tech guy. Dude, so Drake just had a stream, and he Mark Wahlberg himself, that's kind of you. Dude, Drake just had a stream, and he shouted out Boston. Jamie, what's up, buddy? I'm sorry about the technical stuff. Not a huge tech guy. Binks, are you in here? Is Daddy Binks in here? You know what's so crazy about my best friend Jack? The hardest guy to get on the phone, but easiest guy to get on a stream. Armeezy. Yeah, dude, he shouted out Boston in a song today. Drake did. Jack, did you hear that? Drizzy just shouted out Boston on a song. Yes, Alexander, sorry about the tech stuff. I'm sorry about the tech stuff, buddy. We're back. We're back and we're better. We're back. Where are you guys calling in from tonight? Where are you guys? What's going on in your lives? How are you feeling about things? Where are you calling in from? Welcome to the Irish Herc Show. We're going to play some tunes tonight. We're going to show some movie stuff tonight. I'm going to tell you some stories about our movie tonight. I'm also here to report today, guys. We are incredibly viral today. We are viral today. Today. 1 million views in a day today. 1 million views in a day. You guys don't believe me? You don't believe her? I know everyone's like, Herc, what's the big deal with 1 million views? You done it before, brother. Listen. Armand, are you here? You can't even see it. You can't even see it. You can probably see this. Boom. A million on a view today. Boom. Armand, are you here? There's 1 million views today. Armand, I'm going to tell you something. You're a social media guy, so this is valuable information. I today reposted or it was yesterday, reposted our famous 5 a.m. video. I changed the Snapchat text on it. Same video, different text, different caption. I put it up yesterday around 9 a.m. When I went to bed last night, it was at 20,000 views. When I woke up today, it was at about 190,000. And then, after that, it's now at 1.2 million views, roughly. So, it worked. We reposted the classic video, went to the goddamn moon today, and it's moving. So we'll have to see how it behaves. That's like our 16th or 17th video in the millions in the last, 2 months, bro. 2 months. Pretty wild, dude. That was a couple hours ago. I screenshot that, but we're 1.1. Gurcharn Singh. Where are you calling in from, buddy? I'm glad you like the vids. MCAS, if I buy you another one, will you give me the correct address to send it to when you were in a video? Bro, you can't just be sending stuff to random addresses. Okay? You're like me with my ex-girlfriend, just sending gifts all the time. Can't do it. You shouldn't be doing it. I know you want to, but you just can't do it. They can't stop the 5 a.m. guy. That's my boy Binks, everybody. That's my boy Binks. Free world. Me and Amani, me, you, and Jack, we're putting our brains together when I get back to Boston. We're going to shoot some legendary Boston videos. Zeke, Daddy, what's up, buddy? Big Z, not the little one. Oh, my God. MCAS, I'm not going to take unsolicited gifts. I'm not going to do it. I just won't do it. Big Bigelow. That's what Imani said, Jack. See, Jack, that's the thing you don't get. You're so caught up with your child that these people love you, bro. W's in the chat for Jack. Let's get some W's for Jack in the chat. That guy loves attention. Give me a couple dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Robot. Malfunction. 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 Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. So guys, tonight I got some. Oh, look at the dubs. Look at the dubs for you, Bix. The dubs. That dude loves attention. No bullshit. That dude's blushing. W dad, but needs to be a W friend too. Because I'm trying to be a W friend to him, and I'm trying to link with him. Bix, look at all these dubs for you, bro. Guess. That guy's mad stupid. No rap cap. That guy's stupid. Malfunction. All right, so listen, guys. All right, that dude's OD dyslexic. It's Imani, not Amani. Not like Amani Calixte that we went to school with. Guys, tonight I have something very special for you guys. So, look, we're gonna run the stream for about an hour tonight. I want to talk to you guys. I want to see where everyone's at in their life. I want to give you guys some updates on our end about what's going on. Right? But I also want to show you guys some unreleased scenes from our movie. Can I get a W Hercules in the chat? If you guys want to see some unreleased scenes from Conrad the Last Defender, let me pull up a pic. If you guys want to see some unreleased scenes from our movie, and I mean unreleased because this movie's not out yet, you know what I'm saying? I need some W's in the chat. I need some W's in the chat for Hercules. Can Big Hurt just get a couple dubs in the chizzy? Just a couple dubs in the chizzy? Hold on. Brother, I'm talking about a movie we made. You guys think I'm capping, don't you? Hold on. Brother, we made a movie. Look at that. Do you guys want to see that tonight? I'm getting some W's from Free World. I'm getting some W's from Armand. I'm getting some W's from Zeke. I'm getting some W's from Jamie. Bro, not only we made a movie, we made a Zoovie that's not out yet. A Zoovie. I also want everyone to know. Tom, Conor Holway, Cruz. I appreciate that. Amani, from here on out, I'm going as White Duke Dennis. That's my new name. White Duke Dennis. That's what you guys can call me. White Duke Dennis. 5 a.m. guys, cool. Chad Goggins. But White Duke Dennis. Say it with me. White Duke Dennis. Right there on that third one, you really just get right up in the spleen. Dennis. You know what I'm saying? Dennis. W's for Sharizi. W's for Sharizi in the chat. Mayor Glendale's here. W's for Sharizi. Can I get some W's for Sharizi? Sharizi is the best accountant in Glendale. White Duke Dennis. Yes. Some people. White Duke Dennis. Thank you, Elijah. Thank you. W's for Sharizi in the chat. We love it. W's for Sharizi. Yes, from here on out, guys, I am White Duke Dennis. Thank you. Let's keep that going. White Duke Dennis. Okay, we got it. We're starting a trend here. I love it. Elijah's on board. Jamie, you're on board. Alexander's on board. Sharizi's on board. Can I get a couple more? White Duke Dennis. Again, on that third one. That third one is right in the spleen. So it's White Duke and then Dennis. Just get right in the spleen. Dennis. See, I like Kai Cenat, and thanks to Amani, I actually met the guy. But I'm more of a White Duke Dennis. Now, look, guys, we're going to get into our movie tonight. We're going to discuss the movie. We're going to discuss the content. I'm going to show you guys some scenes. We got Was in the chat. I'm with Was right now. Me and him are going to go for a little joyride through the snake pit. Discuss the content. Type the shit. Not following Wasim. It's a lot like college classes with you. Binks, are you in the chat? Say something to Wasim. Binks and Wasim communicate. 6'5", 240, 14 inches. Oh, we got E in the chizzy. W's for Emin. W's for Emin in the chat. Emin. E-M-I-N. W's for Emin. Okay? W's for Emin. W's for E. W's for E in the chizzy. I like it. I like that. So, look. Emin, you call me Herc, but from here on out, White Duke Dennis. Okay? White Duke. Look at this. Sharizi, are you seeing this? He says Mayor of Glendale Opera. Sharizi, you're known worldwide out here, brother. W's for Emin. Yeah, see, E got a dub. W for E. W for E. Guys, let me tell you a story about Emin real quick, who's in the chat. He's going to love this. Emin came to me months ago, almost a year ago. It was actually Shara, who bridged the gap. We were at a wedding. He looked at me like a young puppy with these glazed over eyes, and he said, Big Herc, can you change my life, please? I said, E-Rock, it would be my honor. We grabbed hands. Him and I linked hands, and we walked into the lava pit together. He showed up into that lava pit looking like Mr. Potato Head. He left the lava pit looking like the Armenian Michael B. Jordan. But he left without Big Herc. So now he's going back to Potato Head status, and we don't like that. L's for E in the chat. L's for E in the chat. L's for E in the chat. L's for Emin. L's for Emin. He said we cried while finishing a 14-mile marathon. That's E. That's what they call a half marathon, bro. This guy's a master salesman. Oh, shit. This dude keeps calling the half marathon a 14-mile marathon. This guy's hilarious. Is Sean Mueller in the chat? Sean, can we get some t-shirts? White Duke Dennis. On that third one, remembering the spleen. Dennis. Okay? Yup, king of the green screen in the bedroom scene. So, guys, tonight, I appreciate you guys all being here tonight. Dennis El Duque Blanco, I like that. Mi amigo, yo estoy practicando mi español. Can we see if Sean Buell is in the chat? Can someone get a hold of Sean? Okay? Sean and I have been at odds about the management contract. You know, Sean and I do want to work together. He wants something long-term. I want to test it out short-term. But maybe we get Sean in the chat and we see what he thinks about this White Duke Dennis thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, me and Sean are on a legendary run. And as a manager, he wants to do a 2-year contract, which I completely understand. Like, he wants to manage me as a talent for a 2-year contract. But I'm like, bro, Sean, why don't we just do a year? And if it's working, we'll stick with it. And if not, we don't have to go another year down the line into a pit of misery. I'm telling you, Imani, White Duke Dennis. That's literally what they're calling me nowadays, bro. It's not a joke. All the shorties, they call my line. They say, wait, is that WDD? Is that him? That's WDD, isn't it? WDD, how you doing? Can you pick me up? Can we go to the 99 restaurant? Can you take me to Chili's? Can you get me some spinach and artichoke dip? Can you do that for me? I'm telling you, it's what all the shorty. White Duke Dennis. Let's stick it. Again, White Duke, and then the third one is Dennis. It's right in there. White double D. I like it. God, we're starting a new movement over here. We're starting a movement. Now, anyway, I want to know where everyone is calling in from tonight. Where are you guys in the world? Where are you guys in the world tonight? We got, I know, Amani, are you guys in Taunton tonight? Sharizi, are you in the DZ? Binks, where are you? Are you in Pepperell, Bix? E, where are you? Are you at the compound? Where are the boys tonight? Leave me some comments. Yeah, we got Sharizi's in the DZ. My boy Alexander's in Maryland. Where in Maryland? Like College Park area? We got some shorties over there. We know a couple little things over there, man. No joke. Where else is everybody tonight? Let us know in the chat. American Fork, Utah. MCAS is back. Utah, Mormon country. We like it. We like it. Silver Spring. Whoa. Since when do we dox the chat? Amani, if I knew what dox meant, I'd probably have an answer for you, brother, but I don't. Was never a great student. Ever. I'm banging stone. Oh, shit. Roasting chicken and veggies right now. I like it, Sharizi. I like it. Okay, guys, I'm currently in Brentwood, Massachusetts. I've been staying with my buddy Wasim at his place for the past month or so. He's been gracious to have me here, him and his dog Romeo. I'll show you guys what we're looking like. Oh, you can't really see. That's some is White Duke Dennis, man. White Duke Dennis. Look at this. Boom. Boom. I'm telling you, bro. I'm in Brentwood. Some of you guys may know I'm from a city called Boston, Massachusetts, more specifically Cambridge, Massachusetts, and Lincoln. Docs search for published private. Oh, okay, got it. You mean you don't mean to put your business out there? Okay, my bad. You're on Mars. Anyway, listen. I'm from a place called Boston, Massachusetts, more specifically Cambridge and Lincoln, Massachusetts. I had split parents. Thanks for bringing it up, guys. Thank you for bringing up that the traumatic thing I went through as a kid. Why would you do that? I was having a good night, and then I don't know where you just bring it up. I'm playing back to reality. So, look, we have a movie we haven't released yet that some of you guys are aware of. Some of you guys have seen it, some of you guys haven't. I figured tonight I could actually show you guys some scenes. What do you guys think about that? Show you a couple scenes from the movie. Hi to you, Kenny. Kenny, what up, Kenny? What up, Ken? So look, we got a movie tonight, Conrad the Last Defender. I figured I'd show you a couple scenes from the movie, okay? And then I can talk about some of the stuff that went into that. Do you guys want that? If you want that, give me a W in the chat. If you don't want that and you just want me to talk to the chat, we'll do an L. I need a W or an L. A W and L. W for movie, L for Q&A time. W for movie, L for Q&A time. I'll give you guys a minute. All right, we got one dub. If I get 5 dubs, we're playing the movie. We got 2 dubs. Okay. We got 2 dubs. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Dennis. Yo, bro, just want to say thank you for helping save my turtle from that tree, and thank you for letting me borrow the Lambo. Dude, no problem. You're not even borrowing the Lambo. I'm just going to give it to you. It's all yours, okay? It's for you. We got 2 dubs. We need 5 W's to see the movie. So if you want to see the movie, just give me a dub. Just give me a dub. If you want to see the movie, just give me a W. But if you don't, that's 3. If you don't want to see that movie, guys, brother, I'll just jump off the balcony. We got 4. We got 4. We need 1 more. 1 more to unlock the movie. 1 more. Sharizi, do you want to see the movie? Emin, do you want to see the movie? This guy Emin is so hilarious. We were in a half marathon. He keeps telling everyone you're in a 14-mile marathon. Guy's a master salesman. We got 4 dubs, guys. Until we get that 5th one, no one's seeing the movie, bro. I just can't. I can't wrap my head around showing you guys a Hollywood project. Not gonna lie, I'm loving this. Dude, just like McDonald's, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. Let's get in. Look, we need a W for you guys to see this movie. Oh, shit. This boy knows how to market, doesn't he? He knows how to market. I promise you'll get some W's with this shot. I promise you. Watch this. 8 looking for a W. Yo. Here, winging it. Hey, focus. It's focus. Bro, what is that? Is that the movie? Guys, I'm not showing you the movie unless we get 1 more W. I need another dub. I made a movie. I've made 3. 3? Not 1, not 2, but 3. We're going to show you the movie if I get 1 more W. Amani, we need to get another W. Can I get a W in the chat for White Duke Dennis? Show your manhood. Pause. Pause, brother. Pause. I need another W in the chizzy, or I'll be here all night. Bro said, show my manhood. Show them your wiener. Okay, you know, we were doing good with preventing a lot of the gay invasion. The gay invasion I've been having in my DMs recently. We're trying to W that zoom in was wild. Okay, Binks is tapped in. You need to wear a hat and shirt, White Duke Dennis, for your next 5 a.m. run. That's what they want. Bro, White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Okay, what's my name? I just need it once in the chat. Need it once in the chat. What's my name? Someone give it to me. You guys know my new name. 5, 4, 3. You put like auto mod ban the words you don't like. Look, bro, I'm just trying to keep the tech going. I'm not good. You ban the word. Okay, White Duke Dennis, we got our guys. I'm gonna show you a movie. So this is a scene from our movie, Conrad the Last Defender. This is my favorite scene. When we wrote this scene, my partner, business partner, Killian and I said, what thing could we put in this movie that no matter what, even if the movie's trash, that people are gonna remember? What scene could we put in that thing? So, this is the scene. I'm gonna give you guys one scene. Enjoy it. Okay? It's featuring an incredibly handsome lead. Okay, you guys ready? Let's get into it.
Come on, get out of here. Scram beat.
You're really going to abandon us right now? After what you did, you owe us big time.
Clarellis, what did I ever do to you?
Are you serious, Conrad?
Oh, God.
Conrad!
Fine. I cheated on you once. Every great alpha male cheats. What's the big deal?
Aren't you forgetting something, Conrad?
Oh my God, baby, the rumors are true. I'm love.
Conrad!
Serious. Fuck, I'm sorry. Fine. I'm sorry. Now listen.
Can we get some W's for Big Herc in the chat? Can we get some W's for Big Herc in the chat? It's a real Hollywood movie. And that was really Herc. Let's get some W's. Let's get some W's. Oh, you came in at the right time, brother. Can we get some dubs in the chizzy? We got one dove. Woo! Yes, sir, ski. I like that. So, guys, what you just saw was old Herc and a mythical creature. But it wasn't old Herc. It was Conrad the Last Defender. And this is the thing about Conrad the Last Defender, the character. He's a sex addict. He is. He can't get enough, brother. So he's doing whatever he can do, man. He's doing whatever he can do. That boy's getting busy. And when we wrote the scene, Killian and I, we said, dude, what one scene, no matter what, if people hate this movie, what's one thing they're going to walk out of the theater and remember? And it's that scene. What would White Duke Dennis do? You just saw it, brother. It's big WDD. Can someone get Duke Dennis on the phone or hit his agent and just tell him that his white twin's out here? It's White Duke Dennis. It's White Duke Dennis. What do they say? Duke Dennis has aura. I have aura. Look at this. Oh man, we having fun tonight. What'd you guys think of that? What'd you guys think of that scene? The vibe of Conrad? Is it what you were expecting? Do you want to see some more stuff? Because I can show you some more stuff. How about old Conrad the Last Defender potentially fighting some orcs? Would you like to see that? Would you like to see that? Because I can show you. I can show you that. I can show you things I've never shown anyone. Oh. I'm wilding. I got my bestie in the chat, so I'm wilding. W's for Binks. Guys, I can show you some more. I'm happy to do it. I'll tell you with the movie right now. Amani knows this. We're just trying to get it out there, bro. We just want to give it to a big streamer. We want to cast this final part, this dragon part. We want to get it in the hands of someone with a bigger reach than Herc. Even though White Duke Dennis is booming right now, we need someone in that upper echelon, because it's like, yo, we got a Dragons movie. We're going to give it to you. Take it. Run with it. Let's show the world. Who told you? I'm glad you liked it, Robbie. Shout out to Robbie. Peep that. So, guys, this is what we can do tonight. I can show you, we have three options. I can show you another scene from Conrad, the movie, unreleased. We can do some Q&A in the chat, or I can give you guys all fitness advice. But again, I'm only going to answer your requests if you call me White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. White Duke, and then again. It's so deep in my ribcage, I actually feel sick. It's White Duke Dennis. It's White Duke Dennis. I vote. We got one for the Q&A and the Chizzy. Again, we can do a Q&A. We can do fitness advice, or I can show you another scene of the movie. What do you want, man? What do you boys want? What do you boys want? White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Robert, where are you calling in from tonight, buddy? My boy Robbie. Is that Robbie Rotten? You ever seen that show? What's that show called again? With Robbie Rotten? What's that? Is it Adventures of Funtown? White Duke Dennis, you are cool, man. Fun watch. Guy Reed. That means the world, coming from a guy like you, man. That means the world. Fitness White Duke Dennis. I like that. Just since you call me White Duke, I might do it. I might do it. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Here's my White Duke Dennis song. You guys ready for it? Bounce back. I'm playing tennis. Who's that handsome boy right there? It's White Duke Dennis. What? White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. What? Ball. Bounce back. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. That's some shit we'd play in Ibiza or Mykonos. You know what I'm saying? White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Next 5 a.m. run better be wearing White Duke Dennis hat and shirts. White Duke Dennis on your shorts. I like it, Jamie. Can someone make those White Duke Dennis shorts? Keep up the funny videos, dog. You're funny. Robert, I appreciate that. The sad thing is about all this comedy, there's truth in every joke. And I really did come from a broken household. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Sharizi's back. Sharizi, how's that chicken and veggies, buddy? How are those chicken and veggies? Were they phenomenal? You let me know. Guy Reed. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Shout out to Robert Casey. You the man, Robert. Thank you, dude. Yeah, bro, we put up a skit today. Put up a skit today on the Gramsci. 1 million views today. 1 million views today. It was slow for a little week, 2 weeks, and then boom, today we had a popper. That's the power of consistency, brother. You gotta stay consistent. You need to stay consistent and we'll create the momentum to get you to the next step. 6'3", 220 lean. Nathaniel, is your name really Nathaniel Everdome? You're built for browsers with a name like that, brother. Everdome? Like Everdome, like perpetually receiving dome? What a name. What a name, Nate. W's in the chat for Nate. W's in the chat for Nate. W's in the chat for Nate with a name like Nathaniel Everdome. Where are you from, bro? You low-key sound like a character out of Skyrim with a name like Everdome. I like it. I like it. Cali, okay. My boy Shar is in Cali. He's in Glendale. I am too. Are you an actor? Hey, Bella. Welcome to the chat. W's for Bella. W's for Bella. What's up, shorty? I am an actor. I have been acting happy my whole life. But deep down, there's a void. No, I'm playing. I'm more of a producer. I'm more of the guy that gets the job done. But in the movie, I might show you guys another scene. I am the guy who's got to take on the dragon. So yes, I'm 6'8", 160 savage. You know what, dude? That makes two of us. And I got 3 fingers up. That makes 2 of us. W. Jamie, my boy Jack's here, guys. Can I tell you a story about Jack? Let me tell you guys a story about Jack. Couldn't ask for a greater friend in life. Besties. Locked in now we're coming up on 20 years of friendship. Now, Jack and I used to hustle together consistently. But then, my boy got bricked up. And he had a kid. He had a kid. My boy had a kid. He said, the spirit gods are calling me. I need to spread my seed. And so he did. And now his beautiful baby boy is like his little Simba. It's his new king. But guys, I'm trying to convince Jack to come with me to New York City to shoot some bids. Can we get some W's for Jack to go to New York City? Can we get at least 3 W's for Jack? W's for Jack, White Duke Dennis, W's for Jack. Because I feel like if we get 3, we got 1, Jack. Waffle, shout out to you, buddy. I think you're funny. You're the man. Can we get another W for Jack? We got 2 for Jack. Jack, 3, 4, 5, Bix. Are you seeing what the people want here? 6, 7, Binks. They want us to go to New York City. White Duke Dennis and Binks hit the Big Apple. Can we get a response from Jack in the chat? Jack, you're blowing up, bro. You're him. H-I-M, him. Like a him's pill. Binks, you're blowing up. Jack, we want you to go. Dude, we all want to go to the Big Apple. I want to go shoot these videos in the Big Apple. Alexander, Bella. Bro, listen to the people, Jack. Give them what they want. They want White Duke Dennis in Times Square. Jack, do you guys think Jack's going to respond? He's got he's got the laughing emoji. Bro's back's against the wall. Do we think, how's this? Hypothetically, guys, I pick Jack up. I drop him off. He doesn't pay for a shred of the gas, and he has a place to stay. Binks, they want us down there, brother. Dude, we're trying to get it done in Times Square. We're trying to do it outside the Eiffel. I'm not trying to give too much away, but yes, we're trying to go do that. Waffles, where are you calling in from tonight? Where you at, Waffles? What a name. Gary, where are you at? That's what I'm saying. What a deal. What a deal, brother. Okay, guys, so let's talk Oklahoma City. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. W. Jamie, WGDP. W. Jamie. All right, guys. I think I'm going to show you another scene out of the movie tonight. I'm going to show you one more scene. Binks, that's the thing about Binks, okay? He's a great father, but he's just a 29-year-old guy. Can't the boys just get back together and make a quick 4-hour road trip for old time's sake? You know the amount of road trips I've been on with this guy? Me and this guy went to Toronto, and we slept in the same bed naked. Pause. But I'm not lying. That did happen in Toronto. We were overlooking the city, sharing a comforter, butt naked, brother. We were just some kids. We were figuring stuff out and experimenting, but that happened. Oh, shit. I was not supposed to say that. All right, let's get back into the movie here. So, guys, we are going to show you another scene out the movie tonight. That's what I'm saying. Binks, me and my boy Jack in Toronto was like Brokeback Mountain. No, bro, we were drunk. There was just a lot going on. Kid Goku mentality at that age, G. I like that. Lock in, twin. Lock in. Okay, so look. I'm going to show you a little scene from our movie tonight. You guys saw one. I'm going to show you another. How about a fight scene? How about seeing Big Herc in action? If I can get 5 White Duke Dennis W's in the chat, I'm going to show you the scene. Amani, I still got you in here? How am I doing on streaming, buddy? Are we having fun or what? We're having fun in the strizzy. Dude, Toronto's an amazing place. But again, I need 5 for you guys to come see this scene. I'll show you. For you guys to see this scene, I need 5 White Duke Dennis W's in the chizzy. 5, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. Can I get 5 White Duke Dennis W's in the chat? I feel like I'm going to get one. Who's going to be the first? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got one. Got one. We got 2. We got 2. We need 3 more, and you're seeing the scene out of the movie tonight. 3 more. 3 more. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. I need 3 more White Duke Dennis in the chats. Who's going to be the third? White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Let's go see the dog. Look at this guy. What's up, Romeo? White Duke Dennis. White what? White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Show me the scene, bro. Look what Jack just sent me in the chat. He said, this is White Duke Dennis. That's cooked. What is going on in this? Does that look like White Duke Dennis to you guys? White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. I need a couple more White Duke Dennises if you guys want to see this movie. I need a couple more. Can I get a couple more? Tupac. I agree with you. I agree with you. Dude. I agree with you. White Duke Dennis. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna push over for good art. I'm gonna show you guys the scene. Fight scene. 3, 2, 1, lock in.
Oh, shit. Who the hell are you?
Don't hold back on my account, gentlemen.
What we have here? Irish meat.
Front must have lost his way by the looks of it.
Come on then, mate!
Oh shit. Hold up. Come on, let's get some W's for Big Herc in the chat. W's for Big Herc in the chat. I need a couple W's for Big Herc on that fight scene. I know you guys are feeling the fight scene. Adib, you don't go anywhere. We got to talk about some stuff. You stay in the chat. We got a W. Are we feeling the fight scene? We got 2. We got 2. Can we get one more for old Herc's little heart? I'm glad you're feeling it. Now, Adib, my friend Adib's in the chat. Big pop culture guy. I'm going to come clean with Adib. Adib, you no longer can call me by my name. You must call me White Duke Dennis. Can I get some W's for White Duke Dennis in the chat? White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. That's me. Go back through the chat. That's what all the kids are calling me. It's what the shorties are calling me. Everyone blowing up my line. Adib is trying to start a debate on the Drake stream. Did anyone see the Drake stream tonight? Thoughts on the Drake stream? Thoughts? White Duke Dennis, Jackie Chan has nothing on you. Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad you liked the scene. I'm going to tell you about the scene in a minute here. I just need one more W. White Duke Dennis. White Duke, and then the third one again. The third is Dennis right underneath the rib. Dennis. So it's White Duke Dennis. It's like right in the innards. It's like, Dennis. White Duke Dennis. So, that fight scene, I'll tell you guys something about it. I should have taken steroids for the scene. I should have gotten on steroids because I was so lean for this and I was training. I was consistently getting hurt. But there's this one move at the beginning I'm going to show you guys. Look at this. Look at this somersault right here. Ready? Look at this. See that little somersault right there? We'll play it one more time. That somersault was so goddamn painful because I was doing a somersault with no pads on raw stone, and there was broken glass right there. I legitimately could not walk for 3 days after that somersault. Not a joke. But do anything to make it, brother. So we did it. I thought the prosthetics were phenomenal in this scene. I'll show you guys some of the prosthetics. I mean, it's really bad quality here, but hold on. I don't want to play it off the streamer, but what's up with the accent? Come on then, mate. He was mocking the British guys is what he was doing. But let me see it like this, a little bit of quality. I was feeling look at the prosthetics. Dude, on a budget, it's like these boys killed it. Look at that. And we shot it at a real castle. I thought I heard a British accent, White Duke Dennis in that scene. White Duke Dennis is all street thug, yep. Dude, you heard right. But that's Conrad the Last Defender. That is not White Duke Dennis. That's Conrad the Last Defender. This is White Duke Dennis. So there's a difference. There's a difference. White Duke Dennis, Conrad the Last Defender. Conrad's our movie. White Duke Dennis is who I am inside. Nash, where are you calling in from tonight? Gyrie, where are you calling in from, buddy? Adib, Corey, where are you calling in from, buddy? Alex, Pip, where is everyone calling in from tonight? Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chizzy as I get this next thing ready here. Where are you guys at in the world? Huh? Where are you guys at? I gotta text Sean Mueller. I gotta tell him about this White Duke Dennis. Where are you guys at in the world? Can you tell me? Gardena. Jason, shout out to Gardena. I was actually down in Torrance last week. I'm currently in Brentwood, not far from you. Georgia, shout out to Georgia. I don't know if I've ever been in Georgia. I'd love to get out to Atlanta. I need some serious therapy after that scolding for White Duke Dennis about Conrad with Pat. That you do. White Duke Dennis. I'm beside you, handsome. Okay, that is. If you're a woman, that's awesome. If you're a man, please leave the chat. From Siberia. Damn, what time's it out in Siberia, buddy? Siberia. W's for Siberia in the chizzy. W's for Siberia. W's for Siberia. W's for Siberia. You guys, how many people, the percentage of people who have seen the 5 a.m. video, how many people do you think don't know it's a skit? Because I get some pretty hateful DMs from people. I get some crazy DMs. Do you want to see some DMs? Do you guys want to see some DMs? You was struggling with that sword, bro. You 6'9", 285, man. Like, look at this kid. He said, it's 5 a.m. I'm getting breakfast and going to work while you run like a little C word. Like people are just angry, bro. People are pissed. People say a lot of wild stuff. Like here, how about this guy? This guy just said sexy. This is a man. Just said sexy. Brother, there's a lot of horny men on the internet. This guy's one of the most, like, how about this guy? He said, I am attracted to women, but I'll make an exception for you as long as you put on a wig. That is what this man said to me. I am attracted to women, but I'll make an exception for you as long as you put on a wig. These are humans sending me these messages. Either men want to beat me up or get intimate with me. Can we get some chicks in that DM? You know what I'm saying? Can we get some chicks in the D-ski? King of the Charles. That's me. I'm actually going home next week. I'm going to be on the Charles next week. Next week. More men's like you, bro. That's no bueno, White Duke Dennis. Stay disciplined and focus on the mission. Facts. Facts. Amy wouldn't DM me that. Now, my mission, if you guys would like to know, I'd like to be the leading man of a Marvel movie. That's my goal. It's been my goal since I was 16 years old. I get a little closer every year. All these viral skits, this whole era is a little different, but we're leaning into it. Why not? But I want to go Marvel. That's the goal. Why not? Why not White Duke Dennis? You know what I'm saying? I feel like White Duke Dennis would make a good Marvel superhero. Because in real life, White Duke Dennis is like 6'3", 210 pounds of pure muscle. Come on. It's White Duke. It's WDD. It's White Duke Dennis, buddy. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. Okay. Now, I'll show you guys one more little thing about that fight scene. All right? Actually, how about I'll show you the opening scenes. How about that? Let's see that six-pack. All right, you got to get out of here with the sus stuff. Hey, what's up? What's about John Wick's universe? Black tuxedo with guns. I am not following. Fight. I already showed you the fight scene. White Duke Dennis. White Duke Dennis. White Duke what? White Duke Dennis. All right. Opening scene. Here it is. Conrad the Last Defender. White Duke Dennis. W's for White Duke Dennis opening up the movie. W's for White Duke Dennis opening up the movie. Again, this is White Duke Dennis. That, my friends, is Conrad the Last Offender. Okay, bye. Have a great night. Good luck. Yep, get out of here with the sus behavior. Jason Berger, love your running videos. That humor is great and priceless. You have done a lot for the sport of running. Thank you, Jason. You the man. I'm glad you like the skits. Bro, I was telling you, we have a video today that got 1 million views today on my Instagram. 1 million. 1 million views. Probably about, of that 1 million, is probably about 950,000 men. And then 50,000 women who are repulsed. But 1 million. Smoking pickle, LOL. Okay. I am not getting this one. Hey, what about John Wick's universe? Black tuxedo with guns. I'm not getting it. Not following. But again, my name is White Duke Dennis. Gyrie, I'm glad. All jokes aside, I'm trying to just stay very consistent for you guys. We have an incredibly fast growing YouTube page right now. I mean, bro, we had like less than 1,000 subscribers like 6 weeks ago, and we're now like over 13,000. So I'm trying to just give you guys a new video every day, something fresh every day. If it's not the running video, it's just something to give you that quick laugh. That's the goal right now. Again, I'm trying to, if Bix is still here, if Jack's still here, we're trying to get out to New York to go shoot you guys some videos soon. And that's the goal. Like, dude, if I can get a nice brand budget behind us, I'll go all over the world and shoot these videos. Like, if we could have, like, a New Balance hit us up, be like, all right, dude, we love the running videos. Like, we want to send you to Costa Rica and Puerto Rico and Africa. I'll do it all. You know, aside from, like, all the comedy, I actually am a pretty legit endurance athlete. So I would love to go do some challenges. I'd love to go do, I want to go do the Grand Canyon. That's a big one that I really want to do, rim to rim Grand Canyon. I want to do the Half Dome in Yosemite. I just hiked Mount Whitney last week, which was incredibly hard. But yes, I would like to go do it all. I'm down. I'm down. Marvel character White Duke Dennis has to be a billion. White Duke Dennis 1 million views. I like that. White Duke Dennis. White Duke what? White Duke Dennis. All right, where's everyone at tonight? Where's everyone listening in from? How's it all going? Let me give you guys a little story time, and then we're gonna rock it out for 10 more minutes here. So get your questions in. Do you guys want to see an incredibly sus photo that we took for this photo shoot? Look at this. This looks like some Magic Mike photo. This looks like Magic Mike marketing. So that's Conrad the Last Defender and Sir Nikolai. This looks like some sus, like a bunch of women are on a bachelorette trip, and it's like, hey, come to the club. We'll give you guys dances. King Mount Whitney. Yep, we climbed Mount Whitney, brother. We climbed Whitney. It was a brutal experience. I actually think I talked about it on the last stream, but it was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. Truthfully, it was incredibly hard. What do you guys make of this? What do you guys think? What's going on here? What's going on with that dude's Ellen DeGeneres haircut? That's the first question. Second question is, why is that dude so ripped? Third question is, why is that dude's hand so big? Look at that thing. Fourth question is that White Duke Dennis? Fifth question is, do you guys want a story behind this? This was from the marketing shoot for Conrad the Last Defender. And, yeah, this just ended up incredibly sus. This is like the most sus photo I've ever seen. I know, but it just is giving a little fruit cup vibes. You know what I'm saying? But this is my very good friend, Nikolai Rogatkin. He's my boy, bro. We grew up together, and he is now the #1 mountain biker in the world. He could not be a more kind person. He is one of the most genuinely kind people you've ever met. Look him up on Instagram, at Nikolai Rogatkin. Am I able to chat in this or no? Can I leave a chat or no? Maybe I can do it on my laptop. Nikolai Rogatkin. Look him up. He's the man, brother. He's the man. He 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 a fan. He a fan. He a fan. All right, let me get you another pic. Okay, this is a behind-the-scenes photo for making our movie. We are in Simi Valley here. And you guys just see that opening scene? This is the location scout for that scene. So this is when we're looking all over LA for a good place to shoot. And we're like, yo, we don't have any money to get a crazy location near LA. So we end up driving like an hour and a half outside of LA, and we shot this scene in this valley. Really nice valley. It's called Sagebrush Ranch. And yeah, it's like right there. Where you guys calling in from tonight? Talk to me, man. I got 7 more minutes with you guys. I want to hear what's going on in everyone's life. How are you guys feeling about stuff? What videos do you like? Tell me what videos you like. What are you guys into? Do you think I'm handsome? Do you think White Duke Dennis has a shot at running the biggest YouTube channel on the net? Is that something you think? Or is that just me and my delusion? I think so. I'll tell you, I don't know. There's no reason why in the next year, I think we could even do it in 6 months, why we can't have 100,000 subs. I think we could do it. We just need to keep giving you guys the laughs. You guys got to keep telling me what you want. Tell me what you want. We'll keep pumping the videos out. I'm going to stay incredibly consistent. I think we can get 100K subs in the next year, if not 6 months, and 100K on Instagram too. I think those are good goals. Thanks for the live stream, White Duke Dennis and Jack and his kid W. Shout out to White Duke Dennis, GB, big White Duke Dennis. Get some sponsors, bro. You could easily go global. We're gonna do it, Jamie. You the man. Thank you for being along for the ride. I appreciate the love, buddy. You the man, buddy. It's White Duke Dennis. Dude, can we get a clipper? And you guys cut up clips? That would be so helpful if someone could just start cutting up clips from this thing and putting them out. I know a lot of these streamers have that. That would be sick if we could have a clipper. But yes, thank you. Yeah, that's my goal that I'm pretty laser focused on. I mean, we gotta get to 20K obviously first, then 50K, whatever. But I want to get to 100K in the next year on the YouTube. I want the nonchalant running video ending with you, bro. You like that? Okay, cool. Good to know. The one thing is, I'll give you 1 million of those, bro. They're, you know, we don't mind shooting them at all, but I just don't want it to get played out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you guys a little variety. Because if every video was the running video, you'd be like, dude, I'm so sick of this. Ooh, wow, I'm getting tired. But shout out to Siberia. Shout out to Siberia. What else do you guys want to see? Tell me. I look at these comments. I look at the chat. We're trying to stay consistent, bro. Trying to give you guys the laughs. Trying to give you guys the laughs. Dude, if we could have a clipper from this, that would be sick. I'll do a stream every night if someone can clip it for me and just start getting the clips up. That'd be dope. You guys want to see a suspect? Look at this. One more behind the scenes flick. Take a look. That's me. And that's ultimately what ended up being a dragon's back right there. Look at that thing. Look at that. You know what's so impressive is how Kai Cenat streamed for 24 hours. 24 hours. Do you guys watch Kai? The big streamer? You know, a few years ago, me and that kid Nikolai, we actually were on his stream. We were on his stream, that guy. What do you guys think? Who's your favorite streamer? Obviously, it's White Duke Dennis. We know. But who do you guys like? Help me out here, man. There's 14 of you guys in here right now.
He went to the fucking bar by himself. No, I didn't. Oh.
You guys hear that?
They're making me look like a fucking retard. I mean, you're on my side.
That shorty was wildin'. Chick was wildin'. I think they're about to throw hands. I thought they were about to throw hands, brethren. All right, we got 2 minutes to kill here. I think you could play a fitness influencer that has no clue about what they're talking about, like zero knowledge about stuff. I like that. I like that idea. It's a good job. I mean, that's a good idea, Kyrie. I like it. We got a bunch of stuff, dude. Like, we got a runner's POV. So, like, what has this dude been through? We have a bunch of those videos. I have a lot of, like, fake motivational videos. I got a lot of clips from the movie we could still drop. Actually, you know what? I want to show you guys something. I have a clip. I have a video. Am I going to be able to even see it on here? I don't know. Let me check. Let me check if I can even show it. I might be able to show it. Dude, we have a skit that I'm like, people are going to get mad about this, but this thing is going to go. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I've been sitting on it for a grip. All right, you guys want to see it? Is anyone here? I'm gonna play it once. I'm gonna play it once. I had it.
Chico Seals, 6'10", 260. Bro, what are you doing? I'm an expert.
I think that one's gonna go. I think that one is gonna boom. I think that's one of them ones. I can feel it every time I edit these. I'm like, I know which ones. Dude, I'm telling you, I think that one's gonna go. That one's out of here. When you edit these, I always know the ones that are gonna boom. You can feel it. Like, it's just, some just feel very fluid, some feel a little forced, but it's the ones that feel seamless. You're like, that's one of them ones. It's one of them ones. But I got a bunch we're sitting on. Guys, I am gonna get out of here. You can call me White Duke Dennis from here on out. I'd love a clipper. So if any guys know anyone who clips this stuff, that would be great. Stay focused, stay on point. You could take your running videos global over the world. I have a friend, they started out small and I was being 20K a week, fully sponsored, all expenses, but I found your YouTube shorts and you were freaking dope, man. Joshua, thank you, man. I'm actually about to get out of here, but you're the man. Guys, my real name is Conor Holway. I've been running Golden Deer Productions for actually 10 years now, so we've been at this a very long time. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep the streams going. I'm trying to give you guys a clip a day. I'm trying to stay incredibly consistent for you guys. There's no reason why we can't have the biggest YouTube page, the fastest growing YouTube fitness comedy page on the net. Why not us, bro? Like, next goal 15K, but let's take it to 100 in the next year. We can do it. Let's just stay consistent. And I appreciate all the love, bro. Let's keep going. All love. I hope everyone has a great week. Hit your goals.